I gotta bring a bunch of food for the new babies. So I might take a mammoth out real quick before we head down there and grab some majo berries. We're also going to have to run and grab our doidons. And before I forget, we got to breed up our 2 UDs. We don't have a UD down there. You're not bleeding, are you? You're good. Okay. Again, that's going to be an egg, and we're just going to take the egg down there. We're not even going to bother hatching them up here, even though we got cryopods now, which make transporting dinosaurs unbelievable. We'll, iron chip. And then we'll be... I've never done the dragon fight, although I hear that it's best to be on the UD's back. So that's what we're going to do. Is hop on the UD and away we go. We're going to play kind of like field general. Whilst it's in... Apparently, well, obviously it's a dragon, it can fly, so it's not... Should come to as a big surprise to me, but... That do its thing. So yeah, so that's... Again, I've never fought the dragon, so it's going to be really interesting. I need to get more. Food-wise, we're good. Can you fill up on water, buddy? We disabled mating, right? I know I dumped everything in the chest. This is not my... Oh, no, it is my good. Let's grab... I don't think we're gonna need this. But I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Oh, we're gonna be on the UD, never mind. But we can go and take care of the... Oh crap, what stage our Cookingtons are, and I'm gonna need it for the UD. Okay. Still fly. We're gonna head to the green obelisk and grab the first of our Doidons, which I might, as soon as I'm able, as soon as we're done with these kind of next two fights, I'll be cryopotting my Doidons. They just eat so much freaking meat, it's not even fun. But yeah, we need to grab our Doidons and take them over to the new place. And I got all 4 artifacts. 4 artifacts. We're gonna have to make 2 trips to the green obelisk to get both of our Doidons, and that's it. We're ready to go. Once we breed up the army and have enough food for the... What's nice is the green obelisk is right next to a whole bunch of vegetation. So our omnivores, it's funny, and I didn't realize this till just now that I was thinking about it. All 3 bosses have preferred fighting types. Like the dinos that are the best to go up against them are 3 different types of dinosaurs in their feeding thing. You got the carnivore, herbivore, and omnivore. So the broodmother is best against an omnivore, the dragon's best against a herbivore, and the megapithecus is good against a carnivore. And I didn't realize that just now. Then again, I never thought about it until just now. Oh. It's kind of cool. I don't know if that was intentional, if they built it that way, where you have the different types of species and food based off the food patterns, but it'd be cool if they did. That'd be a cool, like, hey, let's build them, you know, what's the best omnivore that we can get to fight this boss fight. Again, you can still use like T-Rexes and stuff against the broodmother, and T-Rexes can be used successfully against the dragon, and we're doing it at gamma level, so it should be okay. Should be in the operative word. I think I'm gonna get on a Doidon so I can shoot the thing. But yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay. The hard dungeon, the final dungeon, technically, the final boss is a dungeon / boss. You have to get through the entire dungeon to get to the boss. And there's some nasty things in there. So we're gonna have to bring a lot of extra meat and extra everything. Yeah. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a real tough fight. But I'm hoping to get enough element off of this so we can build our first pieces of tech gear. Or actually, the only 3 pieces we're gonna have. So, We might be able to finish up after lunch, depending on how well each fight goes. If we get destroyed in one of these fights, obviously it's going to be not good. Yeah, still 7 days. What up, Goose? You just missed it. We just beat the snow cave. We had to grab a mod for it, though. Not thrilled about that. That's what I thought you were. You two? You're out of food. You're dying of hunger. That's fine. We'll have to. Man, so we ended up. You can probably see it on my bar right now. We had to get a. We had to put a. There it is. The cryopod mod on, so we could get access to cryopods. So we went in there, I think with like 6 or 7 dire wolves, and the game glitched, put them all, and killed them all instantly. Like, I think we got through the first room and it dead. So it's got a glitch right now. If you exit the dungeon for any reason, all your tames fall to the earth and die. So if you die, so like we died because our dire wolves went off the platform for whatever dumb reason to go kill something, and then I got jumped and died. And because I died, had to go home and come back, it killed all my dire wolves. So we ended up getting cryopods, and I took my UD and 2 Therazinos through. It was still rough, which was not easy. The UD almost died. And they can't access that last final room, the artifact. But for the most part, it was infinitely easier. We still used metal spikes and still shot them off the back of the UD, but all in all, it worked out. Yeah, that's why I didn't mind so much about bringing the cryopods. It's a base game thing that they just haven't implemented yet, which is and that dungeon's just way too hard. Unless you know how to cheese it. I'm sure there's people who know how to cheese it. They can, you know, they've done it a million times, that know how to get in and out without using high-level tames like UDs in Therazinors or Rexes. We got the crap beat out of us. So we cryopoded them up, and away we went. Haven't looked back since. Yeah. It wasn't technically Cryopod didn't come out, I think, till was it Scorched Earth or was it Genesis that released Cryopods? I think it was Genesis that gave Cryopods, but it gave it for everybody. Like, it gave it for the Ark. It became base game for the Ark, for the island. So yeah, I considered Cryopods base game because it's been that way for 15 years or 10 years or whatever. Long time it's been base game. So It's one of those that I don't want. Although some of the mods that I've seen out there are crazy. There's one that lets you basically upgrade your... Yeah, I that's what I'm assuming, Genesis, and I'm assuming that's why they're not in Ark Ascended, because they probably, when they were doing the creative thing, said, hey, let's reset back to the island, like fully go back to the island. Which is funny, because when Ark first released, the snow dungeon was dumbed down. So I don't know if it was on par with what we did today, but I know at one point in time it was so hard that the developers had to step in and be like, no, we gotta tame this down. I don't know if the mobs were just higher or there was just more density of them, but it was, my understanding, it was, when it originally released, it was almost unbeatable unless you were like a pro gamer, like pro Ark player who knew all the ins and outs, and yeah. So yeah. They've had to fiddle with that dungeon quite a bit, and it's only because it's literally everything else is doable, right? You have the right tames, you got the right gear. You know, you're gonna be okay in every other dungeon that there is, right? The snow one is the only one that, like, okay, I have ascended everything. I have, you know, great gear, great guns, great everything. Oh, it's meaningless? Oh, okay. It's a pain in the tukish. Alright, I did learn through some research. I don't know if you get a bonus to these guys holding it down. Yeah, oh yeah, they do. He keeps them spoiled. Not that we're any in danger. The Therizino can get berries. I was just doing it wrong. Yep, there it is. It's C. I don't know why they didn't just put it on the... Yeah, whatever. I didn't create the game. I think it's the mouth hit that gives berries. Let me check. Or is it right click? So it's not left click. Left... Okay. I mean, you're getting a lot of fiber, dude, but... Oh, you do have a lot of berries. But you know what? You're good to go. You're good to hook, buddy. We got a lot of... Yeah. If we need more, we'll go get some. So you're coming with... It's just like we did the... And you got a nice... You got a killer style, don't you? You got it. Alright. Let's just hatch 3 at a time. Now the key here is don't eat them. If you hit E, you will eat them, and it will consume them. And that would, of course, be bad. So what we're hoping for is at least a couple females. And that way, it'll make breeding a lot easier over here. And we got a good portion, like I said, we got a good portion. And again, they're going to be brand new pups, basically. So No food, buddy. Oh, they're going. There you go. Good job. Female, nice. Female, nice. Female. Okay, well, that's gonna make it a lot easier. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what, 100%, 100%. Oh crap! I didn't grab the UD saddle. Oopsie. I gotta go grab a UD saddle. It's okay. I gotta go get the other doughy down here soon. Anyway, so. But yeah, we should be good to hook for Dragon boss. Boom. At Gamma. Did you get full yet? He's not even full yet after all that food we just dumped into him. You might not have enough food to fully heal and be ready to heal in the fight. I'm gonna have to go back home and get him some food. But yeah, so I'm not a fan. So I found out that so I was a little disappointed that I thought that mammoths couldn't harvest wood very well anymore because I was doing their swing attack and it was just giving me lots of thatch, which was fine. I don't mind thatch, but it wasn't giving me a lot of wood. Turns out, normally this game has 3 buttons that you have to hit in order to do 3 different types of attacks. Left click, right click, and then C is usually the other one. For whatever reason, C is the button for your 3rd attack. Mammoths have a special 4th attack, which is ground stomp, which you have to hit spacebar, which is usually jump. And that'll get you a lot of wood. Because, you know, we want to make this thing simple. You're a male. That's 3 female. So we got, let's see, 4, 12, 13. That'll bring us up to 14. We can get 3 more females after that. Oh, plus our females. So 2 more females after this will be 100% good to go. We are going to take a lunch. I'm going to try to get a bunch of stuff kind of set up during lunch. I do have to step away and go grab something during lunch, so hopefully that doesn't take me too long. And then yeah, and then it's just gonna be breeding, getting them ready to go. We'll take a little bit longer of a lunch than today, I think, because literally all I'm doing right now is breeding dinosaurs, which is really, you guys have seen me breed dinosaurs before. Okay, do you want to? We can get into it after the. After lunch. Fortunately, I need the lunch today. I gotta take care of something on top of doing this. The hardest part about getting set up right now is going to be getting. Wow, he's almost. Okay, I gotta run back. You guys have enough food? You guys should be fine. I gotta get more food. I love Itachi. He's yeah, he's, I love the touch. That dude is the true definition of a hero. Where's the red drop? So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and take our lunch. We'll be back in about 40 minutes. I'm gonna keep shuttling things when I get back from what I got to do, and try to get ready to go. I'm assuming there's still gonna be more stuff to do even after lunch break, but yeah, and then we're gonna fight the dragon, and then we're gonna move on to the tech dungeon if we can, and an argument with Goose. So what's not to like? We'll see you guys back in about 40.